Hi guys, it's Jessica here. How are you all doing? I hope I hope okay. I know it's been a hard week for a lot of people for a lot of reasons, and it's been a hard week for me too. Been a lot of sadness and worrying about things, and so I hope that everybody is well. I guess that's the most I can say is I really wish and hope that everybody is as well as they can be. And so big loves from me. And I don't want to say things like it'll be all right and it's gonna be fine. And you know, life does go on though, and I think we just all have to do our best, and we always need to be doing our best. So, and that doesn't mean big things all the time, but in the way we lead our lives and the things that we do. So, um, I have been sick, as usual, I'm always sick, and working too much. But I spend as much time as I can. Um, Enjoying the things in my life that I enjoy. And that's spending time with my husband and my dogs. It's coming into my doll room and just spending a little bit of time tinkering with the dolls. I have been working on some sewing, and so I'll share some of those things. Stuart's just here for a little cuddles. He's a very cuddly little guy, and I just felt like I needed to be holding something. So, uh, but I did want to say that I have a list here so that I don't forget. This is just last Saturday was my first Dolly YouTube channel anniversary. So it was the anniversary of the first time I had uploaded a Dolly video. I think it was like the 12th, but it was the 9th. I think it was the 9th. I can't remember. So, first part of November of last year. So, thank you guys so much for all of the support and the kindness, and I really love this community. It's a lot of fun. I love making Dolly videos. It's something that helps me to feel happy, and so even if a lot of things else in life are hard or difficult or depressing, coming here and being able to talk about dolls and share that thing that I love, it's very wonderful. And I noticed also, I was just looking at my channel, I need to update the banner because it's old and the dolls have changed a lot, and so every time I see the banner I'm like, oh, I need to change that. But I have 990 subscribers, almost 1,000. I thank you so much, you guys. I'm so humbled and honored that people like to watch me ramble about dolls. So thank you so much. I love making these videos, and I wish I had more time to communicate with people. There's never enough time, is there? But I really enjoy this community. So thank you so much, you guys, for the support. So I think I will let me change some dolls around, and I'll show you some projects and some Dolly inspiration and things that have been going on. So it'll be just a minute. These were a pair of pants that I finished. It took a long time just because I was only able to work on them little bits at a time. And I didn't put any buttons on the outside here because I was going to maybe use this for one of my Lilycat girls with a corset, and so I don't like having, if there's buttons and stuff there, it kind of gets in the way. But it's lined, and it's got the little gusset in the back, a vent. See? And the little cuffs, and it's got working pockets and a little pleat in the front. And I wanted to put some pockets back here, and I actually forgot, but I've been putting little pockets. They have over-sewn edges, if that's even visible. And I really liked how the red thread looks on this. This brown corduroy is one of my favorite fabrics, and I have a ton of it, but because you're sewing doll clothes, it doesn't take as much. I'm gonna be super sad when it's gone though, because I really like it a whole bunch. Her legs are deciding to be crazy. So this is my Lily Cat Kitty Jolie, Edith, and these are a pair of pants that I made for her. She's very challenging to dress because she's got this big booty and little tiny waist that's really high. So it is really hard to dress her. Pants are really difficult, but I do think that these turned out pretty cute, and you can see, so there's no buttons or anything on this because I wanted to put a corset over it, and it has the working pockets. So the back on this turned out, and I think it's because this fabric that I used for the gusset is too thick, so I might go in and remove that and put a lighter fabric in so that it doesn't bunch up so much, because the butt isn't lying quite right. But I also, she hasn't had her ears on for a very long time, and because she's been wearing a hat, she has a really thick felt hat that I made her, and the magnets on the ears are they're really weak. Like if there's much of a layer between them, they won't stick on. So I tamed her wig a little bit with this headband and her ears were able to stick on through that. So it brings out her catness because she is supposed to be a little kitty. I think she's super pretty. And I'm really liking her with Seamus because their heights are so cute together. He is a little bit taller than her, but so I think they're just really super adorable together. Okay, I wanted to be sure to show these knitted hats that I got in. I commissioned, her name is Mitzi, and she's on Etsy as Knit Me That, and she's on Instagram as My Lovely Butterflies. I think it's my_lovely_butterflies. She's on Instagram there. And I ordered 4 hats, 2 SD and 2 MSD to go on my dolls. And so Lark is wearing one of the MSD ones, and it fits him absolutely perfect. You know, he has the classic MSD head size, maybe a little smaller because he's a mer, so I think their head size is a little smaller than most minifees. I think he's more like a 6'7", and I think most minifees are more like 7'8". So, but it fits him really perfect. And I'll show the other hats on the other dolls. So here's Karsh. This is Benjamin, my Feeple 60 Karsh, and he's wearing one of the hats. I think it looks really nice on him. Here is Amergen, my Benito, who is still in need of a face-up, and he's actually wearing, you can see it doesn't quite fit perfect, but I was trying it out on him because this is an MSD size hat, but he does seem to have a little bit smaller head size. And this is my my Let's Stealth leash, and I think that this looks really nice on her. I think she's looking really pretty. So, and I still don't have I don't know, I've been thinking of this doll a little bit as like a mini-me. I don't really have much of a character idea for her. One hasn't really come to me. and that's okay. She's really pretty. I do have a Feeple 60 Moe. It's Moe, right? Yeah, Moe body coming in, and it's either going to go to her or to Amelia, my Jury 05 head. So partly it's going to be like resin match, and I'll look at that and see who is going to end up with that body. So we'll see, but somebody will get, and eventually I'd like to get them both onto either a Fairyland Feeple 60 body, or the newer Lutz Stealth body, because I don't think, like, finding the old type 1 or type 2 girl bodies, the old Lutz Stealth bodies is just, and if you do find them, they're really green or yellowed, which I'm not totally against, but it's kind of, I don't really like the idea of spending a ton of money on a body that's that yellowed and green. If it was a good deal, it'd be one thing, but yeah, but I'm really liking her. I gave her a pair of blue Mako eyes, which they are really gorgeous. I really love this color. Oh, you know that, okay, something else. Fen BJD had a video, and I can't remember when he posted that, somewhat recently, and I think he, I thought he said that he was getting an April Story girl body, and this is a classy girl April Story body that she's on. So I don't know how similar they are, but clothes-wise, what they fit, she seems to fit she fits a lot of the R Rabbit SD size clothes. She fits a lot of those really good. That's what she's wearing right now. She's wearing an R Rabbit shirt and pants, and her feet are relatively small, and she's actually wearing, these are the MSD size boots, and they fit her really perfect, actually. So that's what she's wearing. If that helps. Like I said, I don't know how close this body is to what he's getting. I haven't looked at them, and their website confuses me, and their bodies, and I don't know, like, this was a special, it was like Classy Girl April Story, and I don't know if those were two companies that were together, or if it was a type at all. I don't know. I've never quite understood that. So okay, I did want to show this girl. This is my Lily Cat Ninon, and I was having some fun with her. Really, she was in her default outfit, her full set outfit that she came with, and it's really, really beautiful, but I just, like, I needed to do some things with her. So I put her in this corset, and I was playing with some different pants and stuff, and this is the skirt from her full set. I like it just on its own, though it's a little bit see-through. I did have some tights on her that was pretty cute too, and she is just super cute in these pumps that she came with. So her hair, this is temporary, but this was the first wig that I ever tried to make. It's Teeswater sheep's wool fiber. So it's very, very curly, but it was the first wig that I ever made, and there probably is like a ½ an inch thick of Mod Podge on this thing. It's like I can just like feel it. So it's a bit of a disaster. It doesn't fit properly. I have it like stuck on with some tacky poster tack. But I think I have so many projects that I want to do, but I want to salvage the fiber from this and remake her a better wig out of it, because I think the colors are perfect with her resin color. And I think she has very black ethnic features, and so the curly type of hair, these tight curls, I think it just really suits her. So I would try to make this a little more tame. But I don't know, I think she pulls it off. I actually really like it on her. So yeah, it's not a very well made wig. It was my first attempt at it, and I need to practice more with wigs because I won't get better at it unless I do. But lots of things I've been wanting to do, and never enough time to finish all the projects that that I want to do. And that's okay, you know, it's like I said, it's not a race. Really would like to have some time to do a face up on my Veneto Amergin. And I got another email from the art store that I had bought the new pastels, that they're artist quality pastels. And they were saying that it's back ordered or something, and that I'm looking at not getting it for 6 to 8 weeks. I'm like, that's like next year. It's gonna be like next year before I have those pastels. So I don't know. He's all sprayed. He's got an MSC, a couple coats of MSC, or no, Army Painter. I used Army Painter. And so if I have some time and the weather is cooperating, then I might just start working on something for him, because I would really like him to have a face. So really like to get him a face up. So I have a tiny little sales blurb here. See if she will stay put there. These are some Oscar doll eyes that I would like to, they're really pretty, but I would like to move them on. They are $35, and in the US shipping is like $6.85, $6.95, something like that for a priority mail, little, you know, the mail, the boxes that they have. So that's within the US. And if you're out of the country, you know, it's going to definitely be a lot more expensive to ship. So take that in mind if you are interested. I don't know what the cost is, but it's always more. It's always a lot more. And so you know, a lot of times shipping even just a small box is like $20. So I don't know if that's worth it for anybody to buy those overseas. But these, I should say, these are 18 millimeter. They're 18 millimeter, and the only doll that I have that fits these really is my jury. And I have found some brown doll bakery eyes for her, so I really don't have a use for these, and it's just they're really big eye size, and I don't have dolls with eyes that big. So they're really beautiful though. Okay, one more thing before I forget. This is my doll in mind. She is a sleeping or half eye closed Larina head, and I've had her for quite a long time. I've even sprayed her head with some sealant in preparation of painting her. So I've had her for quite some time now, but she has been in my box of resin parts, and I was sorting through some things, and I realized that I have this extra Lutz Kid body. I'd kind of forgotten. I had her packed away with my Soul Doll body, the one that I got for Lady, which I sold. So I was getting her out and packing her up to sell her, and I was like, oh, I have this body, and the heads are, the doll in mine heads are a bit big, and this is a white skin body, and it's a like normal skin head, but I don't care about those things so much, especially when she has a face up and stuff. It'll be whatever. But I think I dressed her up in these little jeans and one of these Michaels little sweaters that I got last year, and I have to cut the sleeves in order for them to fit on these dolls. But I think she looks really cute. She looks really cute. So I can't wait to get all my stuff in so that I can be painting. And that was something, I don't think I've mentioned it here, is that I put Lady's Soul Doll body up. It was the double jointed one. Alicia is on the NL one. I got it secondhand from a girl on Den of Angels. So Alicia's on that body. And I sold I sold my soul doll body, and I can't remember if I said this or not. I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself. Sorry. And as soon when it sold, then I had the money to get to finally, decide what I wanted to get her, to get Lady a body. And one of the biggest thing that I didn't like about the soul doll body was it was too tall. It made her a lot taller than my Minifee boy, Lark, and I kind of, I want them to be like a couple. And like, I'm sorry, I just cannot deal. I cannot deal with the girl being taller than the guy. So what I had an opportunity to get an actual lily cat body for her, but that body is it's 42 centimeters, which is the same height as the boy, and then I usually put heels on them, so they get to be a lot taller. So this is what I did. This is, fingers crossed that this works. I ordered her a Bunny 9 body, and it's 35 centimeters, so it's really short. So I'm hoping that it doesn't look too chibi, like it's a child. The body, it has curves and it has breasts. They're not huge. And I think, I'm hoping is that, especially when I dress her in adult type clothes, that she will not look like a child. So we'll see. If that's the case, the body might end up going to somebody else, or will go up for sale so that I can try to get Lady something else. Because the other thing I had in mind for her was the Minifee Moe body, which I think is 38 centimeters. So that would be 4 centimeters shorter than the Minifee boy, which Lark is a Minifee boy body, the muscular one. So, because I wanted them to look cute together. These are the things that are important to me. I love it when I have my couples. I don't know, this just brings me joy, okay? And that's what it's about. What brings you joy, pursue your joy. What makes you happy, pursue your bliss. So, okay. I think I've blabbed enough, and I, again, thank you guys so much for almost 1,000 subscribers, and for sticking with me, and it's been a year. I've had a lot of fun, really happy to be on YouTube. So take care, you guys. Again, I hope everybody is well, and much love, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.